John Sharkey is Nekoosa, basically. John is John's been with Nekoosa for a very long time, and today he's going to be going over some wide format options and other things that Nekoosa has, such as Nekoosa Bucks. And I'm going to turn it over to you, John, and let you take it away.
Okay, thanks, Peggy. So I think there's some people that also work for the company would take exception to me being all Nekoosa, but thank you. So thanks everybody for jumping on. I'd like to just keep this kind of informal. If you have any questions, please shout it out. Again,
type in the chat box or Q&A. Either one, we'll check it.
Just yeah, okay. So if you yeah, so however you want to do it, and then most of us on the glance side that are on the call will be together in 2 weeks to take another look at this and get into a little bit more detail if you wanted. So for those of you who don't know me, John Sharkey, I'm with Nekoosa. I originally started 12 years ago with just our tape, and then about 6 months after I was here, the private equity group that owned Nekoosa came in and acquired our tape and put the two companies together. Over the last 11 years since that's happened, we've just had some tremendous growth. We've done a lot of acquisitions in the market, some for commercial print, and then also wide format and application tape. So when you see the name Nekoosa, I want you to think of the R tape brand, the Perfect Tear application tape brand, and then those of you that are familiar was 5.5, 6 years, coming up on 6 years ago, we bought Catalina Graphics, based in Las Vegas, manufacturer of all wide format adhesive back products, so laminates, adhesives, mounting films, high stat, anything that goes on a window, wall, or the floor. So that's who Nekoosa is. Nekoosa, the name you recognize with the R tape and the Catalina. So really, what we're doing is we are looking to grow with our distributors, with the printers, just through performance and making sure we provide what you guys need to be successful. So some of the things we've done and really critical to the growth of wide format is really having the right products in the right warehouses. So we manufacture and stock in Las Vegas. We convert and stock in our Wisconsin facility. And then we also stock material, all our top sellers in the R tape facility in the East Coast in around Edison, New Jersey, so North Jersey. So 3 regional warehouses all stocking our A and B sellers, the wide format line. Outside sales group, customer support service team, and we are adding a inside sales group in the middle of Q2 to help with lead follow-up, lead generation, sample follow-up, and things like that. We have a sample program that I'll touch on at the end, the Nekoosa Bucks, which Peggy mentioned, where customers can receive $5 per roll from some of the products that they're using on a regular basis. And then for anybody putting in a new printer, we do have a printer install kit, 3 rolls that come. We have a set selection, but we do have some flexibility on adding different products to that install kit. So 3 rolls sent out to the any new printer install. Any questions? So again, stocking locations, Vegas, Wisconsin, and then the South Plainfield location. We do have a 4th facility in New Jersey. It's in Lakewood, New Jersey. What we do there is we extrude some films, kind of a specialized market. The one thing that a lot of you will be familiar on this, that are on this webinar though, is we do extrude our vinyl for the vinyl effects line out of Lakewood, New Jersey. So wanted to spend some time today talking about the Nekoosa wide format portfolio. And specifically, there's a lot of different product categories, but today I just want to spend some time on 3 to 4 products for the wall, 3 to 4 products for the window, as well as a couple new products we've introduced. So I think there's a question here. Yes. Yep. Yes. So I got you. So because right now it is it's a roll of high stat, it's a roll of Trifecta, and it's a roll of our classic vinyl. So 3 of our best sellers in the line. So, but if there's a customer who says, "Hey, I'd like to use try a wall product or something like that," we can mix and match if we need to. Just so everybody knows, our wide format rolls, sample rolls are 54 inches wide by 15 feet long. Don't need a FedEx or UPS number, so we're pretty generous with the sample program. So let's first talk about okay, hold on, I got stuff going on here. Oh, here we go. So wall graphics. So I told you I want to talk about really three or four options on the wall graphics. So wall graphics, the number one bestseller that we have is a 6 mil product. It's a removable, repositionable product. So if anybody, you can think about the fatheads, celebrity or sports figures that were done. They advertised like crazy a few years ago. They pulled back a little bit recently, but this is a repositionable, removable wall film. We have two options, and right now I'll just talk about the microsphere removable adhesive option. The microsphere removable product is goes up and comes down. It's repositionable. As long as there's dirt is not getting between the wall and the adhesive, you can put that product up and down numerous times. Great for indoor applications. It will work outdoors. We make a 4, 6, and 8 mil product. By far, the 6 mil is our best seller. 4 mil is good when you have larger jobs where people are trying to save a few percentage points on square foot price. The 4 mil is a good option. And then the 8 mil, if somebody's looking for something that's a little bit more rigid, a little bit easier to handle in the install process, or has walls that might be chewed up from previous applications. That's why people would tend to lean towards the 8 mil product. But 6 mil microsphere wall graphic, by far our best selling wall product. Any questions on the microsphere? Okay. Talking to printers, and if you're out there calling on some of the printers and people doing installs. So over the last few years, a lot of towns, municipalities, areas have introduced or required low to no VOC paints. So the products that people have been traditionally using, perm products, removable or high peel type or microsphere type products that I showed you earlier, are not sticking to the walls. So what happens is when you take a lot of the bad stuff out of the paint, there's really not a lot for the adhesive to grab onto. So we did develop this high peel removable. It's a 6 mil face. I can use it outdoors up to 3 years. The nice thing about this product though is you can put it up, it will stick. And then when the job or has to be changed out, 6 months it'll remove clean. It will still remove clean if you have to, add a little heat or take a little extra step to remove it. But again, high peel removable. If you have printers, or if you're a printer that's been using a product, traditionally using a regular a wall product, and you see peeling issues with it starting to curl on the edges, ask us for a sample of the high peel removable. All the products we've talked about, all print, eco, latex, UV, and we do sheets for offset and indigo. Questions? Okay. So Trifecta, I know a lot of people on this call have seen the Trifecta. So this would be our third option for the walls. Trifecta is a multi-purpose vinyl, pressure sensitive. We recommend it for the walls. You can be used on the floors, and I'll cover that in a little bit later in this presentation. And then also you can use it on the window. Quite honestly, though, without a backer or any kind of something on the graphic on the other side, you're really looking at a bunch of white on the window. So primarily 99% of the time, this product is going to be used for a one-step floor graphic, and then also for the wall graphic. It does have a slight texture to it. It is 410 slip resistant certified by UL, so there's no lamination needed. We launched this product really late into the pandemic when everybody else had already come out with a product. I will tell you that the price point on this product is super competitive. If you run into situations where people are using walk-in wall from Continental, walk-in wall is a great product. However, in some cases, a lot of cases, it might be overkill for the price point. So take a look for interior applications, short-term floor applications. Take a look at the Trifecta, the price point, and have your customers test it versus the walk-in wall. So again, it's not going to hold up outdoors like walk-in wall does. But again, 75–80% of what people using walk-in wall for, you could look at a much lower cost product like Trifecta. So any questions about this? Again, does not need to be laminated on the floor. It's UL 410 slip resistant without a laminate. Okay, let's talk about windows. So we are one of the biggest manufacturers of high stat in the market. This is our #1 selling product. We make a clear, we make a white. So remember, this is cling. It's only staying up on the walls due to the plasticizers in the film. Again, white and gloss. We do make a product called OptiCling, and I would encourage everybody to get some sleeves. We do have these sleeves for all our products. Sleeves with printed samples in each one. Almost 99% of our products now, we have these sleeves with the printed samples. The OptiCling is a great option for higher end retail applications. So static cling, especially the clear, it's on a paper liner. It goes up in the window. And the challenge is that liner, because it's paper, puts a little bit of a texture into the film. Once that goes up, it will dissipate eventually, but it's still a little bit cloudy. Think about fast food, Taco Bell and Burger King, and some of those applications where you see a cling in the window. It's cloudy. It has some bubbles. The OptiCling is on a film liner. So what that does, that allows the face film to stay relatively clear and optically clear. So when it's installed, and then within about an hour, any kind of haze dissipates and it looks clear for the application. So don't forget about the OptiCling when somebody's looking for something a little bit higher end in a high stat product. Questions? Somebody had a question. Hold on.
Yeah, there's
Aaron, good question. So on carpet, thank you. On carpet, the Trifecta will hold up on carpet, but it's got to be a really low pile commercial carpet. I've seen it used for some customer open houses over the course of 3–4 days. It held up. But again, it's got to be a really low pile carpet and short term, 2, 3, 4 days for that application. There's better options out there, not from us, but on a concrete sealed floor, wood floor, the Trifecta works. I mean, works really well. Good. So staying with windows, we had the high stat. Now, if you're looking for somebody's looking for a product that has a low tack removable. So signage is a great option when you want to use graphics on a window, but put on the exterior, and you want something that's not staying up with the plasticizers. It actually has a low tack removable adhesive. A lot of different options in our signage. We sell a ton of the clear. We sell the Aerograss. At the bottom there, it's a little bit older award. We might have to update that, but we do have a product called Signage Opaque. And this is a 6mm gloss product, and it's great for two-way signage. So you can print to a clear high stat or clear signage or clear cling high stat, print to the signage, put them together through a laminator, and you have a really nice two-way signage with a block out in the middle. If you need to, there's a video. We have a whole video library on the Nekoosa website that you can see how this product is printed, both sides, and then laminated together to make two-way signage. It's a really great option for front and back.
Hey, John.
Yes.
Jason asked the question, do you offer anything that's removable to replace magnets on a vehicle that's made of aluminum so that the magnet, it won't work unless it's steel, but so he says that's a request that he's been getting lately.
No, I don't have anything like that. Mm-mm.
Thank you.
Sorry, nope. So questions on sign ad. Again, sign ad, low tack removable window product, air regress option, optical clear. But then the other key part of this is the white opaque sign ad that you can do the two-way signage or use for blockout. So just saving somebody all the trouble and expense of printing something, you know, a white before they're laying down color. I'm really struggling with advancing this here. So barrier film, and you guys sell a fair amount of that. So that's the printers, the UV printer for two-way signage. It's a great product. Only printable UV, but the reason it's in the line is because of the price point. So it's just an opaque polypropylene. It has a permanent white adhesive on it. Again, you can pair this with Cyanide Clear or High Stat Clear, and not have to worry about printing layers and layers and layers of white ink. Laminate them together, and you have a really nice two-way graphic again. So Cyanide Opaque on latex, Colorado, EcoSolve, and barrier film for the UV printers. Questions? So brand new for us. So staying on Windows here, back in the end of last year, 2023, Nekoosa bought a company called Decorative Films out of Maryland. Very, very big in the window film market, privacy film, all kinds of different finishes, textures. So what we did is we have 6 of their products that we have put under the Nekoosa wide format offering. The 6 finishes are they're 60-inch wide material. We do have hand sheets, unprinted and printed. The product can be printed, it can be plotter cut. Plenty of information. So we do a deep etch, light etch, dusted crystal, frost, sand blast, and sand matte. Bestseller out of the product line is the dusted crystal. 60-inch material. It is a solvent adhesive on here, and because it's going on glass, highly recommend that it's going up with wet apply to be installed properly. Most of this is going to be installed by professional, probably window film installers. But again, it's a great line, competing against some of the stuff that's out there like Lintech and 3M, MacTech, and some of the other people that are making the glass finish product. Again, but 60-inch wide, 6 finishes, and sample sheets, hand samples. These brochures as well as printed samples are readily available. I do know that if we've priced this against some other things in the market, so some of the competitors are out there that have had window films in the market for quite a while. Take a look at our pricing, especially on some of the etched and dusted crystal products, and just compare what else is out there. We are stocking this product in Wisconsin, and it can ship with the rest of the wide format materials. I will mention we have a product there called Bird Safety Film. People are like, what is that? It's actually a film that has a printed pattern in it, and it goes up in the windows to prevent birds from flying in. It's been part of the Decorative Films line, and we thought we would add it into our offering as well, in case anybody in the print space needed a bird safety film. So again, like I mentioned, the paints with townships and municipalities requiring low to no VOC paints. There's a lot of areas now starting to require some kind of bird safety film on the first couple of floors, so birds aren't crashing into windows.
I just got a really bad visual of the Alfred Hitchcock film.
So, Aaron, shoot me an email and I will send it to you. Man, I'm screwed up here. Hold on. I opened the question and answer box and it covers everything. So again, there's the light transmission, and I did want to show everybody and I'll bring this to the meeting. This is a really nice hand sample that we did. So we're creating more of these, and some of these will be available for people that are really nice to me in a couple of weeks at the meeting. Any questions on our glass finishes? So just launched this officially launched it about 4 months ago. We're starting to get a lot of traction with it again because of the price point and the way it looks versus some of the other stuff that's out there. That was it for the windows. So you got a high stat, you have a signage, which has the adhesive on, a low tack removable adhesive, and we have the glass finishes line. For the floor, I already talked about Trifecta, which is our one step. We do have a two-step system, a two-part system, which is a removable vinyl, and then we have a bunch of different options on the laminate for the floor graphics. So we have a clear, a 6 mil embossed textured product, which is really durable. Again, the vinyl's printable on just about every platform out there, and then for the over laminate, we have a couple different options depending on what somebody's looking for. Questions? Okay. I did want to touch on this quickly. And these are a couple products that we already talked about, but in a little bit different configuration. So there's a huge push right now in the market from brand owners, advertising agencies, marketing agencies. They want their clients to start promoting that they're using, economic or environmentally friendly products, sustainable products. So for our wide format offering, we launched 3 products in the wide format space. These are non-PVC products. So you'll see we have a economical piece over laminate. Again, it's for short term, 6 months. It's a embossed texture. It actually is UL certified for slip resistance, and the price point on this thing is it's pretty aggressive versus some of the standard laminates are out there. But again, if somebody's looking for a non-PVC option, it's a polyolefin. The wall graphic product I talked about, the fathead type material, we took that microsphere removable. We put that on a 90-pound lay flat release liner, and it's the wall graphic product. This is a polypropylene. So again, no PVC. And then signage, we did the same thing. It's a non-PVC film, the low tack removable adhesive for signage. So you have a window option, sustainable, a wall option, and an over laminate. Any questions about the Promise line? Okay. Again, the wall graphic, the signage, and again, same adhesive system, just a different face. 2 polypropylenes, a polyolefin. I do want to mention though, the Promise line, the 2 printable products, not the laminate, neither of them are printable EcoSolve. It's just UV offset screen and latex. And again, the over laminate, a little bit of an embossed texture. It's a polyolefin, and again, has the 410 UL slip resistance certification. So we got a couple minutes left. We can finish up with some marketing things we're doing that we've been doing and enhancing this. And if anybody has any questions at the end, we'll have a few seconds here. So one, the Nekoosa Bucks I mentioned earlier, 27 of our top selling products in our wide format offering, printable vinyls, high stat, the glass finishes are also included, our laminates. So $25 or a $5 bucks in every box. And there's nothing for the distributor. This is all on the printer. When they see this bucks burst that's on the box, there's a coupon in there. This form here, it'll have a unique code here. They can go to our website, register the business, start entering the codes as they receive them, and then they can set the redemption rate in increments of 25. So it's we outsourced this last year. It's a service. You can get gift cards for Starbucks or Lowe's or Home Depot. So there's a ton of different options to choose from. So, but again, when you're running into a competitive pricing situation, you have this the $5 bucks in your pocket for for the products that they're going to use on a regular basis. Any questions about the bucks? Again, nothing for you guys to do except for to promote it, talk about it. If you're a printer on the call, go to our website, register, and then start collecting the bucks as you buy the product. The install kits we talked about, again, readily available. Let me know if you need them, if you need to tweak something. But again, Trifecta, the wall graphic sleeve, and the classic vinyl. So I think I said high stat earlier, and I apologize. It's the Trifecta, the wall, and our classic vinyl. Any questions?